Today we are going to discuss some basic concept of microbial metabolism. Living system needs energy and biomolecule for its persistence. The solar energy is the indispensable source of energy for whole living system. In this system, solar energy is transformed into a chemical energy by the producers, which are the plants. This chemical energy is made available for rest of ecosystem in different forms. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and water are constantly cycled between the heterotrophic and autotrophic world. So the bioenergetics is the study of how organism manages its energy resources. In this living system, different biotransformation occurs in which complex molecules are converted into the simpler ones. So the living organism they utilizes protein, carbohydrates and fats from the plants and convert them into the amino acids, sugars and fatty acids respectively. And these sugars, amino acid and fatty acid they are utilized again for making of new own molecules. So the metabolism it is the set of all biochemical reaction in an organism where the meaning of metabol is to change the sum of total biochemical reaction required for energy generation and the use of generated energy to synthesize new biomolecules is called as a metabolism. All living cells depend on a biochemical reaction to maintain the homeostasis. Then what is mean by homeostasis? In biology, the homeostasis is the state of steady internal physical and chemical conditions. This is the condition for optimal functioning of organism which include many variables such as body temperature, fluid balance. Be here it is being kept in a certain preset limit for optimal functioning of a cell. So the metabolism it is categorized as a catabolism and the anabolism depending on its energy state. Or we can say that there are two types of biochemical reactions which are collectively constitute the metabolism. These reactions are called as catabolic and anabolic reactions. The reactions which are catabolic reactions are included in the catabolism. Catabolism includes the all degradative reaction in which the complex biomolecule it is broken down into a simpler one. Catabolic reactions are the oxidative reactions. Catabolic reaction lead to the breaking of bonds between the higher molecules and the breaking of bonds lead to the generation of energy. In anabolism, the simpler subunits or raw material are utilized to synthesize new molecules. As there is a formation of new bond, there this process it requires energy. The process of anabolic reaction it is a reductive reaction or the reductive process. So the metabolism it is a sum of catabolism as well as anabolism. And the metabolism it is the total biochemical reactions. Metabolic reactions depending on its energy status can be categorized as a catabolic reaction and the anabolic reaction. Catabolic reactions are those which lead to the generation of energy. During catabolic reactions, the energy which is restored in the form of bond is released during the breakdown process. And that's why these reactions are called as an exergonic reaction. Catabolic reaction they provide energy to the cell for various functioning. These reactions used to obtain energy and raw material from the nutrients. As a result of catabolic reaction, different raw molecules are produced, different smaller subunits are produced, and these subunits can be utilized in the anabolic reaction. Then what are the anabolic reaction? Anabolic reactions are those which lead to the synthesis of new biomolecules. Reaction that result into the building of new molecules are called as an anabolic reaction. In anabolic reaction, new bonds are formed, and that's why anabolic reactions, they need energy. The energy is utilized in the form of ATP. The whole process of synthetic reaction through the consumption of energy is called as a anabolism. In this living system, prokaryote and eukaryotic cell need these type of biochemical reactions to build up biomolecule as well as to generate energy. The metabolism is the characteristic feature of living cell. This diagram explains the concept of catabolism and anabolism, where the complex molecules such as protein, lipids and starch, it undergoes catabolic reaction, and as a result of catabolic reaction, energy is produced, and the complex molecules are converted into the simpler molecules such as glucose, amino acid, glycerol and fatty acid. The catabolic reactions are exergonic reaction. Some part of energy in catabolic reaction is released or lost as a heat, while major part of catabolic reaction or the major energy released during the catabolic reaction, it is trapped up for the formation of ATP. The simpler molecule produced as a result of catabolic reactions, they are again utilized for the anabolic function. In anabolic reaction, these simpler subunits or simpler molecules are utilized for the formation of new biomolecules. In anabolic reaction, new bond formation occurs, and that's why these reactions, they need energy, and that's why these reactions are the endergonic reaction. Here also some part of energy is released as a heat. Then what are the metabolic pathways? We have discussed about the catabolic reaction and the anabolic reaction. But in cell, no reaction occur in a isolated form. So all reaction in a cell, these are a part of series of reactions referred as a metabolic pathway. In metabolic pathway, we are often concerned with the oxidation and reduction of carbon. The reduced form of carbon which are produced out of anabolic processes includes hydrocarbon, methane, fats, carbohydrates, alcohol, and they constitute great deal of chemical potential energy stored in the form of their bonds. While oxidized form which are produced as a result of catabolic processes, they include ketones, aldehyde, carboxylic acid, carbon dioxide, and they consist very little potential chemical energy. The reactions that have reduction and oxidation are always occur together, and these are coupled processes and called as a redox reactions. Then categories of metabolic pathway. Metabolic pathway can be categorized as a catabolic pathway and anabolic pathway. Catabolic pathway lead to the generation of energy, and catabolic pathway, they provide energy for carrying out different functions of the cell. The glycolysis is the example of catabolic pathway. Then anabolic pathway are pathway which lead to the synthesis of building molecules or the biomolecule. Anabolic pathways include biosynthetic reaction. The classic example of anabolic pathway is the photosynthesis, as well as the synthesis of nucleotides is also an example of anabolic pathway. Though we categorize metabolic pathway as a catabolic and anabolic pathway, but in cell, no pathway is functional individually. They are always operated and function together as a metabolism. Metabolism, again we can categorize into two types depending on presence of oxygen. It can be categorized as a aerobic process and the anaerobic process. Aerobic processes required oxygen, while anaerobic process do not require oxygen. Then why aerobic process require oxygen? Because in aerobic processes, the oxygen acts as a terminal electron acceptor. The example of aerobic process includes glycolysis, citric acid cycle and the electron transport chain, where the glucose is completely oxidized to the carbon dioxide and the water molecule. The aerobic processes are more efficient in terms of energy production because here a substrate molecule is completely oxidized. Anaerobic processes, they do not need oxygen because here the terminal electron acceptor is not a oxygen but it can be any other inorganic molecule. The energy produced in anaerobic process, it is very less because the substrate is not completely oxidized. The example of anaerobic process is conversion of glucose into the lactic acid, where glucose is not completely oxidized. Anaerobic processes are less efficient in terms of energy production. Some basic concept in relation with the metabolic reactions are the oxidation and reduction. Then what is mean by oxidation? Oxidation is the loss of electron. Oxidation occurs by bonding to more electronegative atom. Oxidation occurs when the atom becomes bonded to the oxygen. Reduction is the process when any molecule undergoes a chemical reaction in which it gains the electrons. The reduction occurs by bonding to less electronegative atom. The reduction, it often occurs when atom becomes bonded to the hydrogen. The molecules get oxidized is electron donor and the molecule that get reduced is always a electron acceptor. In cell, the redox reactions or the reduction and oxidation reactions are a coupled reactions. Then what are enzymatic pathway? The metabolic reactions, they are operated by the enzymes. Metabolic reactions occur in stepwise fashion in which the atoms of raw materials are rearranged, often one at a time, until a final product takes place. Each step requires its own enzyme. Each reaction in metabolic pathway is catalyzed by the enzyme. These enzymes are very specific for their reactions as well as for their substrate. Then we can conclude this topic like metabolism is the sum of all chemical transformation in cell. Metabolism consists of catabolism and anabolism. Catabolism includes all degradative reactions to produce energy. Anabolism includes all biosynthetic reactions which consume energy for bond formation and requires raw ingredients. All metabolic reactions are present in series called as a metabolic pathway. Catabolic and anabolic pathway are interlinked and interdependent. In metabolic pathways, redox reaction takes place. Reactions in metabolic pathway are catalyzed by the reaction specific enzyme. So, thank you.